Welcome everybody, it's Becky McNear again. I am excited that you have been with me learning how to create a page on Facebook for your blog and how to customize your tabs on your Facebook page. But today I'm going to teach you even more about Facebook that you can use to help promote your blog or business. Um, Most people don't know about a lot of these cool features on Facebook, so I am going to leave it up to you to take full advantage of these wonderful tools, and you can use them first and then invite your fans to use them as well, and you can help promote your blog by offering free information to your visitors. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to talk about today is how to create a new list using your Facebook page. You're going to learn how to tag people in photos and statuses. And we're going to add Twitter, Pinterest, and Google Plus to your Facebook page tabs. And then I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to become a part of a group or to start a group on Facebook. Using groups on Facebook is a fantastic way to connect with people with similar interests and drive them to your blog. So as long as you have a Facebook account, a Facebook page now, a Twitter account, a Google Plus account, a Pinterest account, you should be good to go. So let's go ahead and move forward. What I would like you to do is remember this URL, www.facebook.com/add list. For some reason, Facebook doesn't make it very easy to find this feature, but it is awesome, and it's a great way to show that you are knowledgeable in your specific interests, and it will bring others to you. So go ahead and click on that URL and it'll bring you to a screen like this. Make sure you're using your Facebook page as you're using Facebook as your Facebook page. So click on that drop down menu to make sure you're using it correctly, because we're adding this interest with this Facebook page. So you see I'm using it as iHeart Social Media, and I want to go ahead and create a list. So what I should probably focus on if I am talking about social media is anything that involves social media. So let's go ahead and search for some terms that are associated with social media. Let's go ahead and just start with social media. Now all of the different pages that are out there are going to show up on the screen, and I can click on them and then click on next, and I have a list of 6 different pages that I've just searched for. Who do I want to see these? Right now, I'd like all of my fans to see it, but I'm my only fan, so it's not a big deal. So you can just play around with this, practice and play around with it. Go ahead and call this social media pages. And then I am finished. So I have created this list. I'm going to close it, and let's add another one. Maybe I want to become a part of a list. So I'm going to search for social media lists. I can subscribe to this list, and what that means is after subscribing to this list, all of the statuses up from these pages are going to show up in my news feed. So that's the cool thing about that. So what you want to do is promote your list so that you're showing up in other people's news feeds. That's the great thing about the list. Now let's go ahead and learn about how to tag people in photos and statuses. This is an awesome tool that Facebook provides us so that you can give a shout out to someone in a status or photo maybe they aren't looking specifically at your profile that day, and you really want them to see a picture of you um, baking cookies for your food blog. So what you would do is go to your home, and in your go to your actual page, I'm sorry, and here you start um, say I want to I'm sorry, let's say we want to tag, let's use one of the photos that we have. Let's go ahead and tag someone in this. So let's tag, I'm going to tag myself. Now, that's tagging me, but it's not grabbing my attention on my profile because I'm not highlighted. And a lot of times the reason that happens is because um, iHeart Social Media isn't one of my friends. So, what I could do to make sure someone saw this is I could tag it as my personal self. So, what I would do is go back to using Facebook as myself, go to the page, click on that photo, tag this, and there you go. See, if I would click on one of these people, it would tag them in here. That's how you tag a photo. To tag a status means to type out a status in your timeline, and then you always start your tag with the @ symbol, and then add the person's name to it. And normally what this would do is the same as the photo, is it would highlight it, and you could click on that person and then post, and it will show up in their profile. Next, we're going to talk about adding Pinterest, Twitter, Google Plus to your tabs up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find more apps, search for Twitter, and I'm going to choose the one that's been used the most because most likely that's the right one. Sometimes people create these fake apps and they're not correct. Let's go ahead and choose that one. No, that's not right. See. And now what's going to happen is Twitter should show up on the page. And that is going to be a static, um, that's going to be an iframe. For some reason it's not clicking in there. Here we go. Twitter's just taking a little while. But for the purpose of this, and so it won't take you all day to figure this out, let's go ahead and use this as social media. On one of those pages, it was allowing me to add Twitter by way of their website, and you can always do that too. If you look up here, it'll show you install more free tabs. I want to add as many as I can. So let's add Twitter tab. Here we go again. I want to choose all of them, but for right now we're going to use that one. I'm going to add my Twitter handle. And if you're not familiar with Twitter, feel free to visit twitter.com. They have plenty of tutorials. There's also a book coming out that we will give you the information for, it gives some great tutorials on Twitter. So I'm going to go ahead and save my settings. And there you go. Twitter should show up in my tabs. There it is. And you can go ahead and you can do the same thing. Just click on that, add the Pinterest tab. It's going to ask you for your username again, I'm sure. Go back to click and make sure it's there. There it is. So now that we've done that, the last thing I'm going to show you today is how to become a part of a group. Groups are, like I've told you before, an awesome way to show you are serious on Facebook, and it's a great way to connect with other people with like-minded interests. So go ahead and go back to your home page, and on the left sidebar you'll see a list of different groups I'm already a part of. You can create a group, and what this does, it's very simple, very similar to creating a page, but it's much less involved. Here's where you would add who you would like to include. You can have it as a closed group. I'm not showing up on my own thing. You create the group. It'll allow you to choose an icon for it. And there you go. We're a part of this group. And you can add as many people to the group as you'd like to. You can only join up to, I believe it's 300 groups. But make sure you join as many as you can, just so that you can get your blog information out there. So here I would be able to add and I could post that, and now all of the group members are going to have access to that article. So make sure you take full advantage of the groups. You've learned how to add Twitter, Pinterest, and other social platforms, social media, social networks to your tabs. You've learned how to tag people in photos and statuses. And you know how to create a new list and subscribe to one. As long as you use these fun tools, you can be using Facebook to the fullest. Thank you so much, guys, for visiting, and I wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to contact us if you have any questions about any of this information. We're always here to help. Thanks.